Ewan here today, and you're going to show us a few ways to shut the knee cut.
All right. So for high belts, you guys are going to know knee cut half guard. For the guys that are not so advanced, obviously we've got one of the best passes when somebody's in half guard is the knee cut pass. So this, if you're on the bottom, it's pretty easy to freak out from here. Once you get pretty good and comfortable in here, it's actually if Marcus doesn't have any upper body grips on me, it's really hard for Marcus to actually do anything from here. So if I pinch my knees, if Marcus can't actually get an underhook on me, it's really hard for him to establish any sort of control, okay? So the first thing, I've got to hide my underhook, okay? Now usually I'll just literally, if I'm feeling lazy, I'll just literally hide this across my stomach here, and it makes it really hard for Marcus to get anything. It's not good. If Marcus can really pull this up, it's not that good for me, but I can still sweep from here. But one of the most important things when you're in this position is you have to off balance your opponent. If you just sit here and do nothing, then he's going to start pulling up, attacking the collar, and you're in trouble, okay? So this bottom knee, or the top knee, sorry, is sort of the disruptor, I guess. So I'll be hiding my underhook, and then I'll actually be using this to start forcing Marcus's weight forward, and that allows me to come and get the underhook. And when I go the underhook, I go deep. This little slit on the pants here is the ultimate, so I'm actually coming around and controlling the hips. If my underhook is too high here, Marcus can easily pull his underhook back, and now I really am in trouble. So I have to keep this really up on the hips, and as soon as Marcus tries to sort of posture back up to regain his underhook, I can just keep kneeing him, okay? Now, one of the things that Marcus can do to stop this position is actually lift his sort of straighten this knee up, and we'll just turn around this a little bit. So Marcus will take his knee from the ground and then push it onto my stomach here, and now he can really push this shoulder down, pull this up. My legs, now he goes back into the knee cut, and now it's too late for me, okay? So one thing, I'll show you some bit of leg work here. So the guy you want to check out on this is a guy called Jake McKenzie, who does this really well. So as Marcus pushes his knee onto my chest, I'm going to scissor my feet here, okay? So scissor, and then this bottom leg is going to sit as high as it can, okay? The higher the better. And then we're going to get our underhook, okay? Now it's really hard, when I have this scissor in place, it's much harder for Marcus now to get his knee, and with the underhook it's almost impossible, okay? Now we can either, I'll just come back this way. One thing, if I'm just trying to actually secure the position, once I have the underhook, you can come in and grab this leg here, and it's a nice secure position. Anytime Marcus tries to attack my neck, I'm just kneeing him in the butt, okay? Just constantly kneeing him in the butt. If Marcus does get a grip on you, then you've got to really sort of work to sort of pop your head out. You don't want to allow that, so you just got to keep kneeing him in the butt, okay? All right guys, we'll move on to some sweeps now.